Nicole Avant has succeeded in so many different fields, from entertainment to politics to philanthropy. But at her core, the title that suits her best is Clarence and Jacqueline Avant's daughter.
But ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Though you may not know her father, Clarence Avant, by name, you probably do know his work as a music legend and entertainment mogul, working with artists like Bill Withers on Ain't No Sunshine. Nicole's mom, Jacqueline Avant, was a philanthropist, always modeling the importance of service for her children. Nicole drew from her upbringing the ability to create a remarkable career of her own as a diplomat, serving as a U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas under the Obama administration, a filmmaker, actress, and author. But everything changed for Nicole one night in 2021 when the unthinkable's tragedy struck.
Just after 2 o'clock this morning, Jacqueline Avant was shot inside of her house.
Someone broke into her mother's home and shot her. She was 81 years old. The loss was devastating, but Nicole channeled her grief with the grit, grace, and gratitude her parents instilled in her, going on to write a beautiful memoir titled after the last text message she received from her mom called Think You'll Be Happy. And she joins us today to talk about it. Wow, what a pleasure to have you sitting here. What a beautiful life you're living. The title of your book is so apropos.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
So, Think You'll Be Happy that was the last thing my mom ever said to me.
Yeah.
She wrote that. We were talking about a sweet potato pie. It was after Thanksgiving. My dad took my pie home by accident, and she said, please come get your pie. I said, I'll think about it, and I'll come by tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that was around 8 o'clock at night. And then she wrote back, okay, think you'll be happy. And that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
And
how have those words helped guide you during this time that I know must have been wildly painful?
Extremely painful, but it was a mantra for me. You know, I just said it to someone else the other day. Of course her last words to me were, think you'll be happy. Because Jacqueline Avant she always focused on your thoughts, your words, your actions. Everything creates your atmosphere. And she was always so focused on having a happy atmosphere and an atmosphere being in my mind and a happy heart. And so she left me with this mantra of resilience of, I have to think not even just positively, but constructively.
Yeah.
And want to move through life and want to live life to my absolute fullest.
I love how she raised you. Her and your father raised you up. Yeah. And I loved what you said. You said sometimes you would go on trips, and your mother always took you to two places, and wherever you went around the world. What were those two?
The orphanages and the museums. And
Why was that?
Because she wanted me to see all walks of life at all times. So she's always said, you know, yes, we are blessed. Yes, we have a lot. But it becomes hard if you don't, your life will become hard and you won't have meaning and you won't have significance if you don't share your blessings. And in order to share your blessings, you have to see the people in need. You have to see the children who don't have families, who don't have anyone to care for them, who don't have photographs of them in their bedrooms or anything, who have no stability. And so she wanted me to see the beauty of life because she loved all music and theater and art, but she also wanted me to see the reality of life. And I love that she gave me both at all times.
I love, in the book you say we can't hoard our blessings.
No.
We have to
share them.
Yeah, and you write too about in the depths of your despair, looking into the mirror.
Yes.
And talk about those moments.
I remember I was, when grief hits you so hard, you start to spiral. And I felt like I was sinking in quicksand. And I remember looking in the mirror saying, I'm going to do this. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then finally I said, no, Nicole, who are you going to be? Who are you going to be in this moment for your father, for yourself, for your family? And I said, I want to be courageous. I want to be brave. And I want to move forward.
Yeah.
Forgiveness to me is a big word. It's something you probably have to do daily.
Yes.
To have some random person coming in the night, and committing this horrible crime, how did you find it in yourself to forgive this person, or have you completely, I guess?
For me, you know what? Forgiveness is for me. It had nothing to do with him. It had to do everything with me and my sanity. And I decided I'm not going to suffer for my sanity. And so forgiving was releasing. I wanted to release the anger, the fear, the frustration, the disappointment. But I don't condone a behavior. And I think a lot of people equate forgiveness with condonement and also forgiveness with reconciliation. Sometimes reconciliation happens, sometimes it doesn't. My whole thing is the poison of unforgiveness. I didn't want the poison to sit in my heart. And I actually have a happy heart. I have a grateful heart. And I like living. And so I didn't want to give my energy. I'm like, you already took my mom. And by me not forgiving means that you get to take my life, you get to take my energy, you get to take my joy. And I wasn't going to give that away to anybody, him or anybody else.
Yeah.
Wow,
You know?
that is so powerful.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
We know that grief, that there are many people that are grieving right before the holidays. Do you have any advice that helped get you through losing your mom and you've lost your father now?
You know what helps me is thinking about everything that they loved and doing things that they loved. You know, I listened to the music that my parents loved. So I listened to lots of Duke Ellington and Frank Sinatra and Bill Withers, everything from my father. And then my mom loved Johnny Mathis and the Commodores and everybody. And then I watch all the movies that she loved also. And then I go to museums now. I go to every exhibit, you know, at different museums.
You maybe didn't do before?
I didn't do all the time. And now, I think the best way to honor people who have transitioned is to celebrate their lives and to keep talking about them and to talk about the things that they taught you, the lessons that they gave you, and the gifts that they gave you. And it fills, at least it fills me up with a lot of gratitude and helps me through the grief, because grief is a process. And it's not just a one-stop. One day you're going to feel it, the next day you don't. It doesn't work like that.
But you know what? That's what you're doing with this book. You're honoring them in such a beautiful, meaningful way.
It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful book to give someone over the holidays.
It's a great
I think
book.
if you're looking to heal, it's the spot.
Thank
Nicole,
you.
What a pleasure. You're so
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you for
person.
having me.
You can find Nicole's book, Think You'll Be Happy, on today.com/books. And as we mentioned, I did sit down with Nicole for the latest episode of my Making Space podcast, dropped today. So scan the QR code, hear our full conversation, or you can find it wherever you get your podcast.
I know. I need to go listen to it
it's real good.
we didn't get enough time.
We need more. More Nicole.
Nicole, thank you.